Hi guys, my name is Tyler Rugge. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Long time no see. So if you've been following me, you're probably aware that for a while now, I have not been posting very consistently. I have been bad. I would like to post consistently again, and maybe one day I will be good at it. There's just been a lot going on. And believe it or not, despite the fact that I have not been posting regularly to the internet, I have still actually been doing things with my life that I just haven't been posting online. Which is probably extremely shocking for all of the haters that say that the only reason why I have all these animals is so that I can post about them on the internet. I promise you that I don't have all these animals just so that I can show them on YouTube once every 4 months. That's not the case. Without further ado, I wanted to show you guys everything that I've been doing while I have not been posting online. So first of all, if you guys saw my last video, posted 3 months ago, we got a puppy. This is Yoshi, the Icelandic sheepdog. And he is 8 months old now, so he is a big boy. Yeah, having a puppy, needless to say, is a lot of work, but he's lucky that he is very cute. Also, Maddie's been taking him to dog shows. He is still a little bit too young to be competitive with the other adult ices, so it's mostly just for fun and for practice, but he has taken home quite a few ribbons nonetheless. So he is a cute little boy and we love him. And yeah, just a Yoshi update for anyone who is wondering. He's still alive. And that leads us to today's sponsor, which is PetCube. You guys know I've worked with PetCube before and I've been using their pet security cameras for years now, but they came out with a new product that I'm super excited about, which is a pet GPS tracker. This connects to 4G and LTE and it live tracks your pets and shows you their location and their location history. It also has light and sound alerts to help locate your pet. Another really great thing about this tracker in particular is it has a really long battery life, in part because when it connects to Wi-Fi, it actually enters a battery save mode, and in battery save mode, it can last 30 days on one charge. You can also set up safe zones on the map, which you'd probably like set up your yard as a safe zone, for example. And then when your pet leaves the safe zone, you'll receive an alert so that you know that your pet is no longer in the area it's supposed to be in. And it not only tracks your pet's location, but also their fitness. So you can set fitness goals for your pet, track how many hours a day your pet is active, and also track like how many miles, for example, your pet walks every day. It's water resistant and also comes with this little glow-in-the-dark silicone sleeve. So the tracker just slips right inside of here, and then your pet's collar just slides through these little thingies on the back. As someone who used to have a husky mix that would run out the door and leave forever if they could, I definitely wish I had something like this. But at least I'm covered now. If you guys want to check this out and look more into it, I will link it down below. Thank you so much to PetCube for sponsoring today's video, and make sure to check it out. I've also been spending a lot of time working on Celestial Exotics, which is Maddie and I's reptile breeding business and online pet store. Right now, I am in our gecko room, and I posted a gecko room tour a while back if you guys want to see it, but this is now one of 2 of our gecko rooms because one of our other rooms have also become a gecko room, which I'll show you in a sec. But this is the gecko room that we keep mostly our adult and juvenile crested geckos in, and also a couple of the other species that we breed, like Pseudogeckos marigidinus, Cerdodactylus eloc. We have some day geckos in here, morning geckos. We have a few random snakes in these enclosures back here, but it's mostly crested geckos in this room. I don't know, there might be like 100 crested geckos in here. I honestly have no idea. As I'm sure you can imagine, the process of breeding and taking care of all these geckos is a lot of work, but what I can say is we have produced a lot of geckos that I am in love with. Like, I'm very proud of the geckos we've produced. Now that I think about it, I haven't even really shown the geckos that we've produced that I really love on my YouTube channel or online in general very much, except I've posted some of them on our gecko breeding page on Instagram at Celestial Exotics. Having produced so many animals that I'm so proud of has just made all of the work put into it feel very worth it, and it's very rewarding, and I feel like I should be showing that stuff to you guys because it's really cool. So yeah, coming soon, or maybe coming in 3 months, who knows? We've also been vending a lot of reptile expos. We do the Sin City Expo in Ohio every month almost. We also do NARBC, Tinley Park, Schaumburg, we've been doing St. Louis. But yeah, it's just really cool to vend expos and get to interact with a lot of people in the community. Also getting to connect with people who are just getting started in the hobby and getting to see familiar faces every month and see how people's passion for the animals grows over time and getting to be part of helping people kind of get into the hobby. And here we have the second gecko room, which I literally haven't even shown you guys before. Around 150 geckos in here. This is where we keep pretty much all the babies. So yeah, there's a lot of geckos in here. These over here are all geckos that are either too small to sow or we're growing them out and kind of holding them back for now. And over here we have all of the for sale gecko babies. And then we also have larger for sale geckos in the other gecko room that are not in racks. So if anyone wants to buy a gecko, our morph market will be linked down below. Houseplants is another thing that I've been up to. I'm just in my like training everything up a wood plank and moss pole era. So I've been spending my time watering moss poles instead of posting to YouTube. Like, look at this. Look at this leaf. What a good leaf. I'm so excited for, what is this one? It's just so odd. It looks like there's a giant chunk out of it, but I'm really excited for this one that's coming up. But yeah, moss pole. Wood plank. This is another good leaf. Look how big this leaf is. I love it. We have another one over here. Look how pretty that is. Like, come on. She was struggling a little bit with some fungus, but I treated her and she's doing better now. As you can see up here, it's looking pretty good. Hi, Ellie. We have another wood plank. This is actually two that I connected together. It's very large, but this is a big plant. So. Also for any houseplant keepers out there, I do have a question. I've wondered, why do people even bother using moss poles when you could just train them up a piece of wood? Because I started with the moss poles, then I tried out the wood thing because I learned that you can just train them up a piece of wood and they'll attach themselves to wood and you don't have to water the wood. The moss poles, you have to like keep them moist all the time. It's just so much more work. So I'm like, why do people do moss poles when you can just use wood? If anyone has any insight on this, please let me know. Yeah, there's also a lot of drama and tea with the houseplants. Like, they do ruin my life a little bit. So, I know, classic, right? Fiddle leaf fig. I got it when it was like that tall, maybe? I don't know. A couple years ago. She's big now. So I tried to notch it, which is where you cut little slices in the trunk to try to get it to branch out. This plant was actually a bit taller than it is right now, but I accidentally cut way too far and cut it in half. And I mean, it worked, I guess. I did cut half of my plant off on accident, but it did branch out in a few spots, which is pretty cool. But I was stressed, okay? And then we have this variegated Monstera elbow, which we've had for like 2 or 3 years now. And as you can see, it hasn't grown very much because it's not a very stable variegation. It keeps putting up all white leaves, which can't photosynthesize. And then they just die. So you can see the last 2 leaves it put out are pretty much all white. They have slivers of green on them. And then it's putting out another leaf, which I can't really tell. It looks like it, I mean, fingers crossed that it has a little bit more green, but thoughts and prayers, sobbing. Anyway, I could go on forever, but I just wanted to give you guys some updates on what I've been doing, except for posting to the internet. I want to start posting more frequently again. That is a goal that I will work on, maybe. I'm gonna try. We'll see what happens. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys someday again. Maybe soon, maybe not, but hopefully soon. Okay, bye.